the biggest myth about knee pain, and you're going to be shocked. This is Amy from Mastro Stretch, and if you like my channel, please subscribe to it. So I'm sure you've heard you should never let your knees go beyond your toes. Well, that's not true, because when you can strengthen your VMO, this muscle right by the knee, it actually helps prevent knee pain. And the way to do that is getting your knees beyond the toes. This is what I'm going to show you today. So to get healthy knees, we're going to do 3 exercises that's going to help prevent knee pain or reduce knee pain. And you're going to need a little bit of equipment. We're going to stretch that those knees out first, the tissue above the knees, that VMO, and then we're going to strengthen the hamstrings, which often is a cause of of knee pain. So you're going to need some sliders, or paper plates work too for that. And then we're going to strengthen that VMO, because when you go beyond the toes, and which we do in everyday life, like going downstairs, your knee goes beyond your toes. You don't want your knees to hurt, and strengthening that VMO is going to help. And we're going to do that. The Patrick step up, which is the knees over toes, guys. Love his stuff. Love his stuff. I'm going to show you that move today. So you can start just without a step, but then you can progress to a step and then an incline. And I'm just using a door stopper here that he recommended for that incline. So you really don't need anything there if you're just starting out. Let's get to it. We're going to use a Ki-Hara resistant stretch for stretching out the tissue, the muscles right above the knee, which are often really tight. So as with all of our Ki-Hara stretches, we're going to activate the muscle first, which would be the VMO. So that's that teardrop muscle right on the inside of the knee, right above the knee. And then we're going to stretch it out. So go ahead and just lie down on your mat. And to activate, to target that, you're going to take the leg. I'm going to work on my right leg. You're going to rotate that leg out. So now we're going to isolate that inside muscle. And then take your other leg on top. The other leg on top is the weight. So basically, we're doing a leg extension. We're going to go about 3/4 of the way and then stop. And you're going to feel this muscle activate. So we're going to go up. We're starting to feel that muscle activate. One more time. Now, keep that resistance. You're playing a little bit of tug of war as you bring the foot back down. And use as much range of motion as you can that is pain-free. And then bring it back up. And we're going about 3/4 of the way. And then back down, playing tug of war. And then one more time, up. And play a little bit of that tug of war as you come down. You can hold your leg if you need to hold your leg, because it can shake a little bit. Okay, now let's switch sides. So again, I'm going to take the left leg, I'm going to rotate it out. Add the other weight, other foot for weight, and then extend up about 3/4 of the way. We're going to feel this muscle. I do have knee issues. You might hear some creaking, some crunching going on here. Most likely a torn meniscus. And I do these exercises to help for that, because it feels weak when it catches. So activating this muscle here, and then resist on the way down. And for me, like I don't want to have surgery because I don't want them to remove that meniscus, because then you don't have that cushioning. But if you're kind of like I am and you're feeling pain, you're going to ease up on that resistance. You don't want to feel pain. I feel a little weakness, but no pain at a certain point where it kind of catches. And then one more time. Strengthening this muscle and stretching it out. Good. Okay. Exercise 1 finished. Now, exercise 2, this is where you're going to need those sliders or paper plates. You can do paper plates on carpet. All right. Here we go. I'm going just to scoot this mat back a little bit. You're going to come to the edge of your mat. Bring your feet on top. Bring your butt to the edge. Lie down. You're going to lift the hips up a little bit. You may need to start one leg. This is a crampy one. So you might do a few one-legged ones. You can keep your feet flat or on the heel. And you're going to start to activate this hamstring. Strengthen this hamstring. So I'd recommend doing a few of these. That way you don't cramp. So it starts to warm up that tissue. This is may be all that you do today. But then you're going to progress. Again, hips are up a little bit. Extend out your lengthening. You're doing an eccentric exercise here. So strengthening as we're lengthening. So trying to extend and then bring it in. Very hard exercise. So try 2, 3, 4, keep working up to whatever you can do. If you can't go that far, you're going to go a little bit and then bring it in. So progress up. So aim for 10, 50, 20, and then add reps. So wherever you're starting, you're starting. If you're doing single leg, do about 15, 20 of these. All right. And then progress to the double leg. Okay. So your third exercise is your Patrick step up. So I'm going to show you progression. So we can start with nothing at first. So you're going to turn the leg that you're working out slightly. And we want to target, again, this muscle. If you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. Turn it out slightly. And then you're going to let that knee go forward over the toe, almost like you're stepping down, going downstairs, and then come up and squeeze this muscle. Forward and up. Okay? And that's where you're starting. Here to here. And you notice the knee is going over the toe, so we're strengthening that VMO. That's one progression. The second one, you can just start with an incline. I use a block. It's not terribly sturdy, but I feel comfortable with that. I'm going to hold on. So you're going to come up. Same thing. You're going down and then up. Down, up. Good. And now the third progression, add an incline. Okay, and again, I'm just using this big old door stopper. I'll link to that. And we're going here and up. So up and down. And the foot is slightly turned out, working on that VMO. Knees are going over the toes. That's very important. I'm going to go ahead and do some on the other side. So switching sides, turning that foot out. I will start on your weaker knee, which this would be my left knee. And you're going to go down, and I hold on here because, again, sometimes I get that weakness in my knee, and you might hear it. It makes a lot of noise. It's not hurting. It doesn't feel very strong. I did some of these on Tuesday, so do them a couple times a week. Wherever you're at, you're at. If it hurts, don't go that far. You got to work that strength up. So if it's hurting, you're going to regress. Only do as many reps until that starts to hurt. Then you're going to stop. Then you're going to start to build up your endurance, so more of them, and then you're going to progress up to the step and then into the incline. So that is my knee protocol. Again, I got to give a shout out to Knees Over Toes, guys. Excellent. If you want training, smartest training I've seen in a really, really, really long time, go check him out. And if you like this content, give me a like, give me a subscribe. Don't forget about my free stretch program. It's a starter stretch program. You're going to get 3 15-minute stretch programs. That's not yoga. For your neck, your lower back, and your hips. It's designed specifically to alleviate pain in those areas. And then if you've noticed, I have been posting a lot of intuitive eating stuff lately. So if you want to sign up for my 7-day intuitive eating challenge, you're going to find out what type of eater you are and if you're an intuitive eater, and to start that process. So go ahead and check that out. You can click right here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this is helpful to your knees. And you were surprised at some of the biggest thing, the knees over toes thing. And until next time,
Bye for now.